This week, we're soft launching our late summer in Europe with a 72-hour stay in Istanbul, Turkey. Follow along as we discover the city's epic historical sites, eat our weight in Turkish food, and Zach once again wears a dress. Istanbul is the only city in the world to straddle two continents, Asia and Europe. This strategic location gives the city a unique flair, which is reflected in its food, culture, and everyday life.
All right, back in our walking era, we decided to make the 45-minute walk to the Hagia Sophia.
Yeah, the best way to see a city is walking.
We've arrived at the park where Hagia Sophia and the Blue Mosque is located.
Sultanahmet Square.
Oh, and I said that everything's still closed, so you have to be trekking around the city. We're not too crowded. It's like I think it's like 10:30 in the morning right now, so definitely recommend coming out early. Yeah, we're at the Hagia Sophia.
It looks otherworldly. Like
it looks. I've never seen anything like it.
Looks like it's out of like Star Wars or something. We are now inside the Hagia Sophia. What do you think?
Wow, this might be the best thing we've seen on the trip. It still looks amazing and in incredible condition after what, 1,600 years. And some of the archways, you can see some iconographs of Christianity as well as the Muslim iconographs.
Pro tip, if you come, bring a headscarf, or you can buy this. It's only like $1 US, but it's more of a fashion statement when you have your own, I think. Pro tip. I mean, there's a lot going on, but like, what is just like astonishing to you here?
I mean, obviously like the history behind it, going from a Christian church to a mosque, to the museum, back to a mosque as of recently, and then the materials, like the marble here is some of the best marble in the world. I mean, all of it's really pretty incredible. So we're at the Blue Mosque, and I thought we'd share some quick facts about the Blue Mosque. It was an imperial mosque constructed by Ahmed I, and it took around, 7 years to complete. And they're not sure that he actually was able to see his completed work by the time he died. You know, it's still in use. They have the Eid Mubarak celebrations here, as well as Friday prayers. And it's an Ottoman Empire era mosque, so over 400 years old. Second time in 3 days I'm wearing a dress. I think I'm meant for this life. I might buy one. A Young Thug wore one.
Gregory, what just happened to you?
Some woman comes up to me, starts pointing at me, laughing at me in my dress.
She was cracking up. Maybe it's just because it's so ill-fitting on you. I mean, it's definitely one of like the coolest things I think like we'll see in our life. I mean, it's like what, like a world wonder. Like it's pretty cool.
I also think my dad would be proud of us today.
All the history.
My man just wants to sit in a museum library all day. There's nothing wrong with that, but it's not normally our cup of tea.
Where are we off to now after a morning of history?
More history. We're gonna go see another obelisk. I think Drake stole this. Look, I think Drake stole this. He's a thief.
Just a short walk away from the Blue Mosque is the Grand Bazaar. So now we're gonna explore.
Caught in the act.
Pajama set. This is not the cutest thing I've ever seen.
This is what we do everywhere we go. We find shops. She spends 20 minutes shopping and then never buys anything. Did you buy anything?
Didn't buy anything. We don't have a house or an apartment, so
that's your excuse today?
As much as I would love to. We're in the Grand Bazaar having some tea. We got a mint. Just feels really fun. Zachary, your first like official meal in Istanbul. What did you get?
We got the Adana kebab, and so it's like a spicy meat. Some rice, some lettuce, some parsley, some onions. We got some pita over here. Let's try it. Don't be scared of the spice. It's not bad. Tasty. Really good flavors here. With the onion, so good.
Then we got a cheese pita. I mean, what more could you want?
Update. It's as good as it looks. Running into some language barriers today.
You know, we usually try and learn some phrases, but I looked up thank you, and I feel like I'm gonna butcher it so bad. You know what? I feel like it's a thought that counts, right?
Maybe I just need to ask someone.
I think we need. We're at another mosque that begins with an S.
It's Suleymaniye, but we saw this beauty from
great views of the city.
Yes, would highly recommend coming. Alright, we're just wandering the streets of Istanbul, and it is so crazy here. There's so many people. There's so many crazy shops. Some guy tried selling a stapler and did a demo. It was weird. Istanbul is also a huge spice capital, and they definitely have a bunch of spice markets in the city.
We are just hitting all the spots.
Yeah.
Unintentionally, some of them.
Trying to dodge all these people.
Time for some beers.
Welcome to day 2 of Istanbul. I just thought I'd show you around our neighborhood that where we're staying. You know, it's a neighborhood with a lot of industry. Some of my favorite industries. I've actually been looking for a generator for the trip. At times I've been low energy, and I feel like the generator might be able to help.
Oh my gosh, that was such a dad joke.
We're at the Basilica Sistine, and this was constructed in the 6th century by Justinian. Istanbul has water all around it, and a city that's great for trade. But the issue with Istanbul is they don't have a lot of fresh water, so this was built as one of the ways for the city to get fresh water, and for some of the palaces to get fresh water. So this has been around for like 1,500 years plus. They restored in like the 1980s, I believe, and then restored again in 2019 to 2022. It looks really, really incredible in here. It has like over 300 plus columns. It's huge. They're calling them mystical creatures. These things are not mystical, they're just evil. Evil creatures. I think really truly incredible about Istanbul is that all the Roman architecture is in such great shape here. And when you go to Rome, it's kind of a lot of like ruins. Here it's really pretty much intact and restored really nicely.
I don't like the way that one's looking. So unlike the Hagia Sophia and the Blue Mosque and a lot of other mosques in the city as well, this isn't free admission, but it was only 350 lira per person, which is around $12 US, so I think it's worth it. We're gonna try and make our way to the Balat neighborhood. Apparently they have some cute little colored houses and cafes, and I think we both could use a coffee.
Now we're finally on the bus. Now we have no idea where it's going.
Somebody allowed us on the bus, so that's a good sign. Okay, we made it off the bus, and now we're gonna do a, you know, kind of less traditional touristy thing and see these colored houses. So let's see. We made it to the colorful houses, and that's what it is. Colorful houses, but they're so cute. Tonight, very exciting, we're going on a Bosphorus night cruise, have some wine, some snacks, meet some people, so I think it should be fun.
This Airbnb Experiences Bosphorus night cruise not only educated us on Istanbul's history and everyday life there as a young adult, but it also brought travelers from all over the world together.
What do you think about the tour?
Amazing. Highly recommend. So this is 10 out of 10. I finally got my wine.
Alex, I really want to talk to you about and congratulate you on how good you've gotten at crossing the street. She just went on her own just now. She didn't even need my guide. She went before me.
I think we should celebrate with like a glass of wine that you buy.
She will not stop talking about how she wants a glass of wine. All day, every day. It's. I can't wait to get to Croatia.
It's now 12:15 a.m.
We are going to get some baklava and some treats that we don't know what they are, but they should be tasty.
These are said treats.
I don't know what's going on. There's all this stuff on the table. I didn't order any of this shit, but they're tasty as hell.
This is everything that has come with it. We're so confused.
Oh my god, this is so good. We should not be eating this many treats before bed, but we are.
Having some breakfast at our hotel. They have a crazy spread every day. What's been your favorite part of the breakfast?
These little bagel things, dude. These things are amazing. I don't know what they are, but they're in Turkey. They're everywhere. They're so good. And then you put a little egg on it. Unbelievable.
So good.
Again, we leave tomorrow, so we're just gonna check out some of these spots that we kind of missed the last couple days. But some of the shopping here in TomTom is pretty incredible. A lot of cool designers.
Very different from like the rest of the city in terms of the shops.
So check it out here.
Guys, it's like 90-degree heat. These hills remind me of Lisbon for sure. Okay, so we're trying a Turkish ravioli. Really good. Actually, it really tastes like a pierogi.
Are you ready for my hot take, Alex?
I'm ready.
You know, as a Polish young man, this is better than a pierogi. I think I might get canceled by my own family.
Yeah.
It's so delicious.
So we're at a Catholic church, and you can really see the influence of the Roman architecture here as well. So pretty. Reminds me of Barcelona. We're at the Galata Tower, just a short walk away from our hotel. It was built in 508 as a watchtower for fires, enemy ships, and it was once the tallest building in Istanbul. Also have a national monument, Salt Bay.
As you know, all we do is eat around here. We decided to go let's get a quick dinner before we leave because we have a 7 a.m. flight.
Lentil soup is like a very traditional Turkish soup, so
So here we go. I hate soup, and this is delicious soup.
The soup was so flavorful. Like you could taste turmeric, mint. I don't know. It was amazing. And then also these falafel. Probably the best falafel I've ever had. Honestly, if there's one thing that I could stay in Turkey for, it's the food. It is so good.
So we got chicken shish over the charcoal grill here. Spicy sourness of these like pickled onions, delicious. What's your review? Tom Tom restaurant.
It was probably one of the best meals on our trip.
Alright, that's a wrap on Istanbul. What an incredible city. So much food, so much history.
Going to Croatia probably like 5 pounds heavier.
Alex, tell us what's next.
Next week, we head to the Croatian city of Dubrovnik, where we unwind on all of the area's best beaches and get lost in the alleyways of its historic walled city.
I'm seeing the Buffalo Bills in the playoffs. It's a visual representation and my reaction of how they play in tough situations or in big games. This can't keep happening to me.
Is it Turkey, eh?
I think it's still Turkey. I think it's just spelled differently. I love a nice bench.